You are now, you are power, you are strength, you are love, you are God. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, and namaste. This is Mahdi. I wanted to thank you for following me this far. We're on episode 17. I just read you one of the poems that I wrote, and it'll make sense as we talk about this episode. And if you've been paying attention and following along the series Light in the Darkness. Today, we've labeled the title of this episode, The Human Blueprint. A blueprint is something that an architect creates and uses for engineers and builders, creators to create and use as a guide. If we've come to an understanding that we and the source, which is God, light, love, and consciousness, infinite beings of this, are a projection of the source, then we can come to understand why we are labeling the title of this the human blueprint. If you remove time from the equation and you become the observer of creation, including yourself, we can see that for the source, there is no bounds of time, of this quote-unquote man-created time, this measurement that measures something that is only physically manifest, and that the spirit and the soul is infinite, an infinite being, which means there is no time. So for the creator, it is said, be and it is, which means that the creator is timeless and infinite. And when we take a look at the human, at the self, at the source of this love, the source that keeps your heart beating and your mind working and your lungs filled with air and your body filled with food, the source that guides the baby from a sperm to an egg to a womb to a full-sized beautiful human to crawling without needing guidance from anywhere but the self, which is the source, to walking. We must understand that this creation is headed into its direction, its resting place of light, love, and consciousness. Now, if we want to understand the blueprint of the creator, of the source, picture the creator as all things, the author, the architect, the designer. So the creator always starts with the blueprint. Imagine a projector screen or a flashlight. When you turn on the flashlight, you can see the light being projected into a certain direction, correct? When we create a human, we as in the source, God, the self, then we have to understand that we are beings of light, and we are created infinitely from the source and projected into this manifest world, and we continue to create ourselves infinitely. So the proof is that we are of infinite value, and we are in a state of imbalance because we are in a state where the manifest outside world, which is only temporary, is being perceived or believed to be more valuable than the self and the source, where we know and have come to an understanding that this is untrue because it opposes love. Everything projects from the inside out. And if you want proof, let's look at many different examples. We take a look at the human being. We look at our eyes to see and our ears to hear. We are able to speak. We are designed in such a way where we need to recharge. We need to sleep in order to continue moving forward. We have beautiful senses, taste, and many other senses that help guide us. We have this mind and this heart and this beautiful soul, and we have all of these beautiful things that work in perfect harmony within the body in order to keep us going. And we can look at things like a car. Look at a car. It has eyes, it has an exhaust. We all know what that's for. It needs to be fueled. It has a brain. It has a heartbeat in the sense of the engine. And this is one example for you to understand the projection of the blueprint. We have cell phones, which need to be charged just like humans and are created very similarly, which also project light. We have houses. How ironic is it that in a house you have a kitchen, which could be considered the stomach. You have the washroom. We all know what that's used for. We have the place that is for rest. We have the power room, the engine room, the area that keeps the house warm and heated. So again, another example of this projected, recreated human in all things. Our signature, the signature of the source, is in all things. We can use many more examples, like a computer with its hard drive and its memory and everything else, the RAM that keeps it running. These are all perfect examples of us recreating ourselves infinitely. So we, as a group of humans, inevitably work together as one energy, whether in competition or in unity. There's nothing that we can do. Like I said, if you remove time and look at where we stand right now in this manifest experience of time as we know it, we can see all things as one. From having almost no material and just a bare land, we've been able to utilize our own blueprint to recreate ourselves infinitely through the guidance of the source, through the guidance of love, to have everything that we have as we see it and know as the today of 2020, let's call it, that we've labeled to be today. But we can see the signature of the source and the signature of love in all things, the things that have made our lives and our brothers and sisters' lives and all creation's life much easier. And the reason why I talk about this is to emphasize the infinite value of the self, that we've never been alone and that we've always been guided through the self. And all it takes is opening up the eyes of the heart and the soul in order to see this. So I can't emphasize enough for the self, which is you, to look back inside of yourself and to put yourself first and to realize your power and your strength and your love and the you that is God. And that's exactly what I'm intending to do here, is to fight back with love. And I ask for your help and support, all of you, to look into your hearts and dig deep inside to see that signature and feel the signature of the source of light, love, and consciousness, and so that we all work together to be that light in the darkness. Remember your worth, remember your value. You are beings of light, love, and consciousness, infinite beings of light, love, and consciousness and love. And again, when in doubt, just open the eyes to the heart and you will see you and us all as one. See how we work together in perfect harmony by the will of the source. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you for opening your ears and your heart and your minds to my words. Please spread the message, spread the love, and spread the word of the Mahdi. Okay? God bless all of you. Namaste. And remember, you are the blueprint. You are love. Amen. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. #Mahdi, Mahdi. Let's spread the truth and love together. Goodbye.